Hello, my name is Raghuman Bhadracharya, and this is a small YouTube screen capture video to illustrate my first project in CPSC 5550 client server system. So this project is to develop a simple IM system with all the required features of a chat messenger. So without further ado, let me explain the codes and also test run a small demo of the program itself, the software itself after running it. Let's see how it goes, and let me show all the functionalities that are working properly on this software. So first, this project can be used as a model in Java network programming as it implements the Java network package and uses sockets for communication between multiple terminals using TCP/IP. Talking about the communication protocol used, like I just said, this system uses the TCP/IP protocol, which is a set of communication protocol used in networking. And in the system, when a server socket is opened on the server side to create a communication window for the clients, it is assigned a definite IP with which the particular port is linked. So on the client side, the socket which is created needs to set their target at the port with the same IP which has been opened on the server side. So whichever way, when these IPs and ports are matched, then we can see the communication happening between the server and client terminals through the sockets, which acts as a gateway of networking in the IM system. So on your screen right now, you can see this the Eclipse workspace opened, and I have two tabs open. The first one is my server-side codes, and the second one is the client-side code. So let me quickly go through all these codes before I run a demo of the software itself. So first of all, on the server side, it has two classes, namely TCP chat server and client thread, which extend the thread class. And it uses server socket for opening the port for connection for the clients, and also the socket for communication with the clients. So this is my TCP chat server client, and yeah, at the top you can see all the necessary packages being imported, like the input output, the network, and the utility. So this is the class, the TCP chat server. That's what I have named it. So this is the initialization part for the server socket and the socket, and I have also created an array list of string called the name list, which is used to store all the names of the users in the chat room at a particular time. And this is my void main part, where the execution of the program actually begins, and the port here, the port is assigned the server socket assigned, and the server socket is opened for the connection to the client, and the server waits for the client to establish the connection right here. The initial port I have given is 61030, just in case the user doesn't provide a port number at the execution of the server. And right here, the client socket, I mean here the server socket is created right here with the port number right there, and here the client socket is connection with the client socket is made by the clients right there. And this is the thread part, chat client thread, and this thread opens the input and output stream for the particular client and asks the client to type something to begin, and I have taken that something as the chat name, and also this part also performs the major functions, like informing all the clients connected to the server about the facts that a new client has joined, and as long as the thread receives data, it sends back to all the clients, and whenever somebody leaves the chat room, it also informs all the clients about that so and so chat name has been terminated. And whenever somebody sends a private message as well, it is displayed on the server window, as well as the private message sent to the intended user. So here again, this is the chat name variable, where the chat name supplied by the user is gonna be stored right there. And this is the run part, run method of the thread class, and it starts the thread execution right here. And here the input and output streams are created, and right here the duplicate name is being checked right here. So first of all, whenever a user logs in, tries to get connected with the server, first of all, his chat name is he is asked to enter a chat name, and that chat name is read and stored into the chat name variable, and it is checked whether it is already in the chat name, I mean already in the name list, uh, which stores the list or the names of all the users that are already in the chat room. If so, then it denies the chat name and displays the message that the chat name already taken right here, and again prompts for another chat name. And whenever after the user enters the correct chat name that hasn't been repeated or duplicated, then it is accepted and it is added into the name list, the array list of string, the name list variable right there. So after that, okay, let's get down to some other parts right there. This is the welcome screen for the new user, and uh, this message, a new user so and so has entered the chat room, is displayed to all the users that are currently connected with the server whenever a user is whenever a user joins the chat room. So right here, what we're doing is we are checking the different conditions, special conditions of the or the functions of the programs, like whether or not the user entered the /quit, which actually is used uh, in the system to quit the chat room right there. If it is true, then the flow of control just breaks out of all these loops and goes down all the way down, and removes the user from the name list variable and the chat room. And the question mark is also checked, which is used to display the list of all the users currently present in the chat room. So what it means is any user can uh, type in this question mark and hit enter to get the list of the users that are currently present at the chat room at any time. So that's what it is done right here. And this one is for the private messaging right here. Right here, I have put a small comment on top. So what I'm doing right here is checking for the greater than sign. If this sign is entered by any user followed by a chat name, then anything typed after a space uh, will be sent to that chat name. So it is done using this split method, which splits the whole command line, I mean the whole sentence, into two parts separated by the space. So the part in front of the space is taken as the command, and the second part, the space, the line after the space is the message, private message to be sent. So that is how I did it. And this is a public message broadcast to all the clients whenever a client enters anything, and that message is sent to all the clients right there. And this is the portion where the flow of the control will fall down if a user enters /quit. That means he wants to quit the chat room. So if it is /quit, then it will be right here, and his name will be removed from the name list, array list variable, array of string variable, and he will be given a message by and his name right there. And this by keyword is used on the client side to terminate close the client socket. So everything is being closed right now, and let's move on to the client side. So likewise, on the client side as well, the all the necessary packages are being imported. And one key factor about this client side is that it implements the runnable interface, which makes it possible to be made as a thread. And it uses the client socket to listen, and print stream is used to send data to the server, and data stream is used to read the data, and buffer reader is used to read and read the input message typed by the client. So this is all the declaration part, variable declaration. So after that, this is the main method where the execution of the program begins, and the client connects to the server on the port where the socket is open, which is by default the 61030 port number, if it is not supplied by the user at the time of execution. So here the socket is opened to connect to a given host and port. And as we move on, everything has been initialized up to this point, and socket has just been opened. So right here, uh, this part right here uh, reads the text from the server, and right now everything is being closed, and this is the run method of the thread. Uh, so this just keeps on reading from the socket till we receive a buy from the server, which is done after the user enters the /quit, which means he wants to quit. So if it does, then uh, the connection close is true, and his socket connection is closed. So this is how I coded everything in Java, utilizing the sockets and the network package over there. So let me show a short demo of how everything works. So for that, I need to screen share the whole screen. Yes. All right. I guess it is working, and I've already opened and set the paths for the Java file as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the big screen on the top right here, this one, as the server. So let me just run the server. Java TCP chat server. So like you see, the server is running because I've already compiled the TCP chat server.java file. So I'm going to use these three small screens right here, 2, and this one is 3, as a clients. So let me quickly set up and get them going. My client name is TCP chat client. So the first one is ready to go. The second one is also ready to go. So does the third one. So let me bring in the first client right here on this one. So what I need to do is just type in a chat name to begin, like it is displayed on this one right here. It says connected to the server localhost on port 61030. Type a chat name to begin. And on server, it says that server is running now, listening on port number 61030. All right, so I'm gonna type in a chat name on this one. It'll be the caps, all caps, RABHU, my name. So it says on the server screen, a new user is added to our chat room. And on his screen, what it says is the chat name is accepted, welcome Rabu, and gives all the options like to send the chat name, private message, what he needs to do, how he can get the list of the users in the chat room, and how he can quit, and also gives the list of the clients present in the room at that particular moment. So right now only this client is connected, so it is only one name displayed on his screen right now as the list of the clients present. So let's see what happens when uh, another client also joins him. Let me bring back all the screens once. So let's say this one is all caps RANI. So this one is also accepted because it is also a unique name, hasn't been used before in the chat room. So on the server, again, it says a new user is added to our chat room, and on his screen the same thing is displayed. But the only difference is that the list of the clients present in the chat room are now on his screen Rabu and Rani both. And what he can do, the first client can do, is that he can just type in a question mark. All right, and yeah, on the first client screen, it is displayed that a new user Rani entered the chat room. He is being notified, the first client is being notified that the second client had joined the chat room. So to get the list of the users currently present in the chat room, what he can do is just type in what this screen. He can do is just type in a question mark and hit enter. So after that, like you can see, both the names are displayed. So let me bring in the third client as well. So let's type in the name as all right, let's try a duplicate name right now. So let it be all caps RABHU. This is this name right here. So on this one, I'm trying the same name. So as I hit enter, what it says is chat name already taken, user denied, duplicate or invalid chat name, type chat name to begin. So it is again asking for another chat name. So this time I'm gonna give a legitimate different chat name. Let's say it's small. Let's say it's a uh, HARRY Harry. So it is accepted now. So what is displayed is chat name accepted, welcome Harry, and everything is given, all the options, all the functions, how he can implement all the functions is shown on his screen, and as a list of the clients present in the room, he has been informed that three of them are in the chat room, Rabu, Rani, and Harry. So again, what anybody can do is just like I'm doing on this one, can type a question mark and hit enter. So all three names are displayed at any time. At any time. On this one as well, only two is being displayed right now. So right now, as I hit question mark and enter, so all three names are displayed. And every time a new user comes in, it is notified to all of the clients with the name that such and such client, a new user Harry or new user Rabu is entered and has entered the chat room, and on the server side, it displays a new user is added to our chat room. So let's try a private message right now from this. Let's first try a public message. So whatever this client types without any special characters will go to all these clients. So let's try type a hello on this one. HELLOO, hello. So that hello goes to this one right here. It says Rabu said hello, and on this one as well it says Rabu said hello, and nothing is displayed on the server screen because it is a public message. Likewise, if Rani says hi, then it is displayed on both the screens like this. Rani said hi, Rani said hi. And if Harry says hi as well, how are you? Let's say how are you? It is displayed on both the screens, all other clients. So let's try and send a private message now from Harry to, let's say, Rabu. All right. So what I need to do is hit a greater than sign and type all caps RABHU and give a space and type in the private message hello. Let's say hello. So this hello goes to Rabu, and it says private message from Harry is hello, which is not displayed on Rani. And on his own screen, it says private message sent by you, Harry, is hello. And this private message is also tracked and displayed. Actually, all the messages are tracked, but only private messages are displayed uh, on the server screen. It says that a private message is sent to Rabu actually, and it's hello. So it displays to whom it is sent and what is the message. So this is how it works. And this system right here is able to monitor all the clients who joined. And let's say Harry leaves the chat room. All right. So to leave a chat room, what we need to do is type slash and QUIT, or it's a small QUIT, because all the names on this system are case sensitive. So the same name, if it's in the different case, then it is accepted. So right here, to quit the chat room, he wants to quit the chat room, let's say. So I'm typing slash QUIT. So enter. So what happens is on his screen, uh, by Harry message is displayed, and on all other client screen, the user Harry has left the chat message is displayed. All right. So this demonstrate that this system is capable of actually tracking, I mean monitoring all the clients, and uh, gives the view to anybody at any time about the currently connected clients. And it is also capable of sending one-to-one message, and it is also multi-threaded because all of these clients are connected at the same time onto this single server with the same port. So I think this shows all the required functionality of a typical IAM system, which is all working on this thing, working and supported as expected in this system, and meeting all the requirements of the project as well. So before signing out, my name is Raghuman Bajacharya again, and my UTC ID is XJB695. Thank you very much.